So here are the female naughty bits, and from the lateral side, and what we see is the rectum nearly killed them. Then we have the vagina, and then we have the urinary bladder, and here's the ureter coming in. We're seeing the ovary. We're seeing the beginnings of the oviducts, also called uterine tubes, also may be called fallopian tubes, at the end of which you have an expansion with fimbriae that have cilia on them, and their job is to hoover up the ovulated egg and to get it then into the oviduct, where they might meet up with sperms, or we like to call them spams, for fertilization. Over here we see that the labia majora have been removed, and as we know, those would be the female homologue of scrotal sacs. And if you have a labia majora, you have to have a labia minora, which are right here. These are supposedly the homologue of the corpus spongiosum, but that is apparently still under debate. There are glands here, and I think this model is trying to show us that these are the vestibular glands, also known as Bartholin's glands. If we turn it to the inside, we see this mid-sagittal section. Again, the rectum nearly killed them. Here we have the labia minora. Here is our urinary bladder with the urethra. And then here is our vagina, which comes up and meets up with the beginnings of the uterus. The anterior part, or the lower portion of the uterus, is the cervix. It is the entranceway into the uterus, and then we have the main body of the uterus, and then the end of the uterus is called the fundus. We see here the myometrium, the muscular layer, and then the endometrium, which will form the placenta. So we have on either side of the cervix, we have the fornix, which are indentations around the cervix. And here is our pubic bone again, and here is our clitoris, or clitoris, however one wants to pronounce that. So you're seeing the same structures on this mid-sagittal cut as you see in the lateral section here. So again, what we can see is here is our uterus, and here is our oviduct with the fimbriae. Here is our ovary, and here is the ovarian ligament. There are other ligaments, but they are not shown here in our model. We'll have to look at another model to see them.